words I love to hear. You don't even know how deep I feel. I'm playing it cool, but I'm losing it over you. Lately I've been trying on your last name, but it just feels so soon. It's just going way too fast. Every time you look at me, I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that. I could try to fight, it wouldn't matter every time I try. I fall deeper into you, I can't deny. I'm breaking all my rules. I can't help but give in to you. I Can you be mine, wanna be mine? Give me a time, all of your time. Can you be mine, wanna be mine? Give me a time, give me a time. Can you be mine, wanna be mine? Give me a time, all of your time. Can you be mine, wanna be mine? Give me your time, all of your time.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. Just about ready to go. And today's starter, Jake Arrieta. What do you got on him, Chris?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Okay, all set to go. And now the DH, Willy Adames. That's in for a strike at 95. And with that, we're underway in the Bronx. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's the pitch to Adames. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And one out now. And now, Dylan Cruz. He swings and fouls one off. One out, bases empty. Grounder off the pitcher. Still able to get it there in time. And even with his speed, they get the out. Matt Shaw digs in now. On the ground to third. No play. That's an infield single.
The first baseman, Jack.
So digging in, Jack Caglione. Just missed. Right through there for a strike.
I got one ball, one strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Shaw, the runner at first with two gone. Runner takes off, fouls it off, still 1-2. Left-hand batter waits. That just misses, and it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Smoked on the ground to second. Gets it to first, and that's the third out. Back now in the Bronx. And today's starting pitcher, Noah Schultz. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. On the ground right side. Slings to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. That's in there, and that is strike one. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
2-1.
And that one is lifted in the air. Jenkins on the move. He's there. He's got it. And there's two down. And here is Sosa to the plate. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
2 out, space is empty. Fastball for a strike. That's towards center. Jenkins. And that is that.
Slow burn like an arm rash. Slick burn rubber like a bar match. Country boy bonfire like a barn bash. City slick burn rubber like a tar mat.
Back at Yankee Stadium. Now the third baseman, Jordan Lawler. Lawler goes 6'1", 190 pounds. Usually a shortstop, but today starts at third. Late on that fastball.
One thing he has to remember is that he does not have to cover as much ground. So those balls to his left, remember that you got a good shortstop that can make the backhanded play for you.
And they put the tag on him for the out. And the batter now, Carson Williams. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Jenkins sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's two away. 2 out, space is empty. And the batter now, Walker Jenkins. That one is hammered right field. That's going back. Back some more. And that one is out of here. A solo shot. It's 1-0. So 2 away with nobody on. And here is Dalton rushing. And first offering is fouled off. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a base hit into right. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Rushing off of first with 2 away. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Gets under it and pops it up. Bazzana. He makes the grab, and that is that. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Jack Caglione. Schultz back to work. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. He was late there, strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That's down and in. On the outside corner, 2-2. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that is low for ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Now here is Walker Jenkins. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's Tyler O'Neill. That one way outside. 1-0. Man at first, one away. Next offering is in for a strike. On the inside corner for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 1-2. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now Jordan Lawler. And that one fouled off. 2 outs. Edge of the zone for a strike, and a count is 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back in New York, Willy Adames stands in. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. This to center field. Reaching down, makes the catch. Dylan Cruz getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's the second baseman, Matt Shaw. Reached on an infield single his first time. And downstairs. Pitch misses inside, and the count is 2-0. There's the strike. Next offering misses. 3 balls and a strike. And that's in for a strike. 3-2. Two down, nobody on. Out towards left center. O'Neill has this one sized up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Set for the bottom of the third. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Cruz pulls it down and he makes the catch. One up, one down. Dalton Rushing the next to hit. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And a foul ball. Fastball is outside. Outside. And that's ball two. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back to the top of the lineup. Travis Bazzana will hit next. And takes low for ball one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-1.
In the air, left field. Chourio makes the grab, and that is that. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Jack Caglione. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. O'Neill makes the play, and there's one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Lawler stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Swing and a ground ball. Sends it across to first. 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the shortstop, Carson Williams. And a foul ball.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Out towards right center field. Sosa sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Back in the Bronx, ready to go, bottom 4. Now the number 2 hitter, David Wright. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
That missed by a lot. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled off. He was late. And a quick out, number 1. Now it's the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Late swing, fouled off. And that is out of play. 2 away now. Now a chance for Jack Caglione. Walked his first time. Fastball for a strike at 95.
0-1.
Up the middle. What a stop. And now the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one missed. Caglione leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
To the right side. Boots it. Next to hit, Tyler O'Neill. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the count.
And that one fouled off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Back here in New York, here's the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. Arrieta back to work. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike 1. That to right. Sosa makes the catch. 1 away. Here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Lawler whips it to first. That's the 3rd out. Back for more from the Bronx. And now the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
On the ground, and foul ball. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. And we are all tied up. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now it's the DH, Jose Altuve. Foul ball there.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter. Well, these players need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
That's down and in. Line drive to short and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Rushing in the box now. No balls and a strike. Outside low, and a count even 1-1. And that one is inside. Right side. Shaw slings to first in time. Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. 0 for 2 in this one. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. All right, we go to the Top half of inning number 6. And now the DH, Willy Adames. That misses. Ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Ground ball up the middle. Lawler throws to first in time. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. So up next, Dylan Cruz. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. In the air, right field, and it drops in. So a man aboard now with one away.
The second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Matt Shaw, 1 for 2. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Jenkins settles underneath it. Squeezes it. And there are 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jack Caglione. And that one in the air center field. Jenkins under it. Makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. And another ball. That one fouled off. That's inside. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Sosa up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Jenkins trying to get to it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Now it's going to be Jack Caglione. That's in for a strike. And a strike on the outside edge.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the...
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. And now the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Line to left. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Back at Yankee Stadium, now the third baseman, Jordan Lawler. That one ripped. Jenkins makes a nice running catch. And the batter will be the shortstop, Carson Williams. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Up and in, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Cut out and miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball lifted left field. O'Neill drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Just missed. And now 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Now at the plate, Jordan Lawler.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Cruz. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at third. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And that one fouled off. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Dalton Rushing. Missed with a changeup. And that is ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
That one misses. Now 3-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it. Oh, that could be a big walk in this ball game. Moves the go-ahead run into scoring position. So some pressure pitches coming up in this next AB.
Bazana swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. With the go-ahead run standing at second, here the bottom of the 7th. That one inside. Now 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Back in the Bronx, all set for the start of the inning. And now here is Dalton Rushing. Arrieta back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. So digging in, Jackson Chourio. Fought off foul. And fouled off. Foul ball still 0-2. That's a little bit low.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. So now the DH spot, Willy Adames. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Aroldis Chapman comes in to take over. He has a great slider with tons of movement. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, on to the bottom of the 8th. And now, David Wright. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Into the bullpen and gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 2-1. And now the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. And there's a foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Struck him out looking. And here's the first baseman, Jack Caglione. Ball 1 there. And that clips the inside corner. That clips the corner. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Williams hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Walker Jenkins. 0 for 3 in this one. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Late swing, foul to the left. And that one misses up and in. Now 1-2. Now one missed. Liner, base hit. So the inning is still alive with Tyler O'Neill coming to the dish.
That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
O'Neill stands in now and watches strike 1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it be.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back now in the Bronx. Now the number 2 hitter, Dylan Cruz. First pitch swinging.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. He's 2 outs away. And here is Matt Shaw. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1.
Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Caglione stands in now, looks at that one inside. And there's a strike.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Chapman is just one strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th.